for each of these next graphs, first thing we need to do is identify what the parent function is. The second thing that we want to do is write the equation in transformation form. And the third part is to restrict the domain. So on the first one, on the red one here, this is a cubic function. So the parent function would go through 0, 0. We have this function going through negative 2, 0. So this would be x plus 2 cubed. But you notice that this graph ends at 1, 1. So the domain that we need to put with this, we're going to put this in little squiggly brackets. We want our x to go from negative infinity to negative 1. Remember, domain is just the x values. We don't care about the y values at all when we're talking about domain. And since this is an open circle, we're going to use the less than symbol, not the less than or equal to, and we're going to do negative 1. Okay, so the next one that we have is this green one here, and you can see that this is a square root. And so you can either write it using the square root symbol, or you can use it with the exponent of 1/2. So normally our square root would start at 0, 0. This one is starting left 1 and up 2. So x plus 1 to the power of 1/2. And then it's going up 2, so we need to do plus 2. But you notice that this goes from negative 1 and it ends at positive 3. So we actually want to make sure that this is less than or equal to negative 1 and that it is less than 3, because this is an open circle and this is a closed circle, so we need to use the less than or equal for this one, but the less than for this one. The next one that we have is just this linear function here. And actually it's a 0 slope, so we're just going to do y equals 2, but it goes from positive 3 to positive 5. And since they are both closed circles, we're going to do the less than or equal to with both of them. Whoops. There we go. And 5. And so now you can see that our graph is going y equals 2 between 3 and 5. The last one that we have on this slide is a quadratic, and typically for the parent function our vertex would be at 0, 0. This time our vertex is at 6, negative 1, so it's shifted to the right 6. And it's shifted down 1. And it goes from 5 to positive infinity. So we need to show that when we do our graph. And since this is an open circle here, we're going to use the less than symbol. And again, anytime that we're using infinity, it's a less than symbol.